Today we're going to check out the 5 best VPN services in the market for this year. I tested many different providers and tested them on different fields such as torrenting, streaming on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime and more. I also made sure to test their speed, encryption and privacy. You can check out the links in the description for the best prices for the VPNs we'll mention in this video. Let's get started and check out our top 5 best VPNs for this year. Number 5. TunnelBear, best for beginners. TunnelBear is one of the best VPNs for people that have never used a VPN before. It's extremely user-friendly and very easy to use. If you want a VPN for simple tasks such as web browsing or accessing blocked sites on your network, then TunnelBear is the one you should go with. However, if you need a VPN to watch Netflix, need high speed, multiple servers in different locations and more, you should look for another VPN. TunnelBear has around 1,800 servers across the globe, but is limited to servers in only 23 locations. This collection covers the essentials but is on the low side. TunnelBear's offering completely ignores Africa, the Middle East and much of South America. High-speed connections are crucial for any VPN user. It's normal to experience some speed loss when you connect to a VPN because your data has to travel farther to reach the VPN server, but the difference should be barely noticeable with a premium VPN. With TunnelBear, I was able to get half of my normal connection speed, which isn't impressive, but can get the job done for web browsing and light stuff. TunnelBear works with torrents, but I wasn't fully satisfied with it because of the slower download speeds compared to other VPNs. As I mentioned earlier, this VPN doesn't work well with streaming services such as Netflix. I tried to unblock US Netflix, but I got the "you seem to be using an unblocker or proxy" message, which means that it isn't useful with Netflix. The best part of TunnelBear is that it offers a free version. You can use TunnelBear for free if you stay below 500 megabytes per month, which is not that high. To conclude, I'd say that TunnelBear is a great VPN for people that want to do some light web browsing and don't want to spend too much money on a VPN. It's very easy to use and can get the job done. Number 4. CyberGhost, the most servers. If the number of servers and locations is what you're after, nothing can beat CyberGhost VPN. CyberGhost is among the heaviest hitters when it comes to number of servers, offering an impressive 5,900. NordVPN is the only other service to break 5,000 servers, while ExpressVPN, Hotspot Shield VPN, Private Internet Access VPN, and TorGuard VPN are the only ones to break 3,000. CyberGhost has servers across approximately 90 countries. It's a good mix, with a better-than-average showing for Africa and South America, two continents often ignored by VPN companies. CyberGhost does offer servers in Hong Kong, Russia and Vietnam, but it does not have servers in Turkey. The company's documentation says that CyberGhost does not store user IP addresses, DNS queries, browsing history, connection or disconnection timestamps, session duration, bandwidth, or the VPN server with which you connect. That's excellent. CyberGhost not only does not log user activity, it also does not know the identity of the customers connected to a given server. No IP address, DNS, or other potentially user-identifying data leaks were detected during my testing. Kill switches are available on both the desktop and mobile apps, which is rare. Most VPNs don't have them on their iOS and Android versions. A kill switch cuts off the internet to your device if the VPN connection unexpectedly drops, preventing unencrypted data leaks. When it comes to Netflix and torrenting, this VPN impressed me. CyberGhost's app seemed to make life much easier by highlighting locations which support the services you need. When I chose the streaming filter in my Windows client, for instance, I saw recommended locations for US Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Disney+, YouTube TV, and more. In addition to a list of locations, I can specify that I want to torrent or stream. The streaming option allows me to search for servers by the streaming channel that they unblock. There's a lot to like in CyberGhost. The company has a large and diverse collection of server locations and a robust set of security features backed by a strong stance on privacy. Its app is easy to use and the company offers a generous 7 simultaneous connections. The company also smartly emphasizes the importance of video streaming. The big catch is that it does all this at an above-average cost. Number 3. Private Internet Access, or PIA, the most private. If security and privacy is your main concern, I would say that Private Internet Access VPN is your best bet. This is not a VPN for beginners because it has a lot of options you can choose from. This VPN's privacy features start with its use of the highly secure OpenVPN protocol on desktop and mobile devices. That does a lot to protect you all on its own, but experts can go further, tweaking protocol settings to suit their needs. In a click or two, you're able to set encryption type, AES 128 or 256, CBC or GCM, maybe turn off encryption entirely if you're just after speed, data authentication and handshake methods, RSA 2048 and RSA 4096, choose the connection type and set local or remote ports. Private Internet Access also provides its own DNS to reduce the chance of DNS leaks. While most VPNs claim they don't log customer activities or traffic, there's rarely much to back this up. You're expected to cross your fingers and trust they're being honest. Private Internet Access is far more confident, claiming to be verified as the only proven no-log VPN service. PIA has also had several opportunities to prove that they stick to this policy. Both in 2015 and in 2017, the government demanded log data from PIA regarding an ongoing investigation. On both separate occasions, PIA did not have anything to hand over. While it's hard to test whether a VPN retains data logs of its users or not, these events are a great sign that PIA truly does not keep any logs. When it comes to Netflix and torrenting, Private Internet Access seemed to do well because it managed to unblock the site on all of our tries. The speed was also great, which made torrenting easy. If you're looking for a trustworthy provider that values user privacy and offers strong security, ad blocking and anonymous torrenting, PIA may be a good option for you. The service is also wrapped up in an extremely user-friendly package. Number 2. NordVPN, best runner-up. On paper, it's hard to beat a VPN service like NordVPN. It has a large and diverse collection of servers, an impressive arsenal of rarely seen tools, strong privacy and security practices, and approachable clients for every major platform. NordVPN lets you select one from a list of 59 countries. The bulk of NordVPN servers are in the US and the UK, which is not unusual for VPN companies. However, NordVPN also has a good mix of servers the world over, covering several locations across Asia, Central and South America, Central and Eastern Europe, and a handful in India and the Middle East. The company currently offers one location in Africa, South Africa, a region ignored by most other VPN services. One notable feature of NordVPN is that it has around 5,300 servers available. NordVPN is impressively secure. NordVPN has something in its armory to further bolster your security, and that's a kill switch. A kill switch is in place to prevent any data leaks in case the VPN connection drops. NordVPN says the service blocks DNS leaks too, and our checks with DNS Leak Test, IP Leak, and other sites confirmed this. Our DNS address was always the same as our IP address, with no DNS, WebRTC, or other leaks detected, so overall, security and privacy are tight. While privacy features are normally the top priority for a VPN, performance is almost as important. Uncrackable encryption isn't nearly as appealing if it reduces your internet speeds to a crawl, which is why we put all our review VPNs through some intensive performance tests. During our tests, we had absolutely no connection failures and were able to connect to even the most distant servers first time on 2 consecutive runs. That's a 100% success rate from 50 connection attempts. When it comes to the speed, I was really impressed. I have a 60 megabytes per second internet connection, and when I tested it with NordVPN, it was at 55 megabytes per second. This was seriously impressive. NordVPN had no issues with Netflix, successfully allowing us in with every server we tried, and that was using both the Windows client and the browser extension. Torrents aren't supported on all servers, but the company doesn't restrict you to a couple of options in Amsterdam either. NordVPN provides hundreds of P2P-friendly servers in the US, UK, and many other locations around the globe. Overall, a great all-rounder that can get anything done. Number 1. ExpressVPN. Best all-round. Quite simply, the best VPN on the market, ExpressVPN knows exactly how to stand out from the crowd. It piles on the professional features, delivering way more than just about anybody else. The company offers a vast network of more than 3,000 servers spread across 160 cities in 94 countries. Europe and the US have the best coverage, but ExpressVPN also has many locations in Asia and several countries that rarely appear elsewhere. There are 27 Asia-Pacific countries alone, which is very rare. ExpressVPN is now one of only a few VPNs that runs all servers in RAM disk mode. In other words, ExpressVPN does not use any hard drives with its server network, but instead only RAM memory. ExpressVPN is clear about the limits of its data gathering. The company says it stores no logs of user activity, originating IP address, the VPN IP you connect with, the session duration, nor a connection timestamp. ExpressVPN is remarkably leak-proof. I didn't encounter any DNS, IPv6 or WebRTC leaks when connected, or even when my connection was unexpectedly disrupted. My real IP address and internet traffic never leaked onto my unencrypted network. The speed is one of the most important things you should look for when buying a VPN. According to my tests, ExpressVPN was able to perform very well across all servers. The speed was top-notch, and I didn't notice any speed loss when connected to a nearby server. Whichever server you choose, you will get a high-speed and secure connection without a problem, and that is one of the main reasons why this VPN is considered to be one of the best VPNs in the world. It's one of the few VPNs that continues to work with Netflix, providing 24/7 access. To use Netflix with ExpressVPN, simply start the ExpressVPN app on your device, connect to a server of your choice in the Netflix region you want to use, and then stream Netflix as normal. With ExpressVPN, torrenting is allowed without any restrictions or limitations. It has a high-performance server network with exceptionally fast speeds and great reliability. It has a high-quality application that'll keep your data secure while also protecting you against leaks and vulnerabilities. This, of course, also protects you from copyright trolls and DMCA notices, and the best part is it has no bandwidth limitations or traffic restrictions whatsoever. If price is not a major concern, you won't find a better all-round VPN. ExpressVPN performs well on every front, including speed, security, unblocking region-locked sites, evading censorship, and customer support. I'd recommend it to everyone from novices to veteran VPN users.